40 years wait that we have seen, and another few days would be nothing compared to that. But yes, viewers, let me quickly take you through some of the technical details that we have also accessed in terms of why the postponement of the Axiom 4 mission. Now, firstly, the technical issue is what has stalled the mission for a second time, because the first time it was a weather update that had come in, the weather not being too favorable for this very mission to launch. However, we have, as we've been saying, and as Akshita has also been reiterating, we've seen another launch by Starlink on June 10, that is only yesterday, despite this particular weather warning having come in. But when it comes to a manned mission like the Axiom 4, there is nothing that they're leaving to chance. Now, the second time that we see 7 seconds of hot test was carried out on the launch pad, and that is where they entirely saw this problem being flagged and highlighted, the 7 seconds of this test being taking place on the launch pad. Now, liquid oxygen, LOX, is the thing that has leaked. That is the leak that's been detected during the static fire test. This is the technical glitch that we are speaking of this time. Booster stage test has revealed the fault. That is what has highlighted this very technical glitch, and that is what's being looked into. A troubleshooting process is currently underway to look into this very glitch. More importantly, the SpaceX has identified the issue during the pre-launch inspection itself. That is what's made it even more important, because yes, it has in fact come in at a time when this particular mission is at a pre-launch inspection stage. It's not at a time where it's absolutely at the nth hour, where we see, and in fact, we had a former NASA scientist joining us who's worked on these launch pads before, and he also said that instead of this coming in at the very last 1 second or 1.5 seconds before the launch, it's good that it's been detected at a pre-launch state. Now, the validation tests have been planned, is what we are learning. Also, ISRO, NASA, SpaceX and Axiom are currently all working together in collaboration to resolve this very issue. And these are the latest details and the entire technicalities involved with this very mission, with this very postponement and the technical glitch that's taken place.
Thanks very much, Shreya, for those details. Can I just say that, as much as we feel that we've been caught by surprise by this news, imagine all of the officials who've been working on this mission. We were given the go-ahead, by the way. I had my accreditation badge. I was told to report there at 11:30, which is essentially in about 20 to half an hour from now. I was supposed to be there, and then we were to take a bus, go to the crew handover, which would happen in 2 hours from now, where the crew essentially would step out of their quarantine, take Teslas, go right up to the launch pad. All of this was given the green signal right up until a few hours ago when we were told, no, it's all called off. So all of the preps that were done for each of these steps now on standby, on hold till the next date of this particular mission launch is confirmed by SpaceX. The final authority on this is SpaceX. They're in charge of the launch. It's their equipment, of course, the Dragon, as well as Falcon 9 rocket that's being used. So while, of course, NASA, Axiom, ISRO and the other space agencies are being consulted, SpaceX is the authority, will give the green signal on when they're ready to launch. And for that, they will have to ensure that all issues are resolved. There is a possibility of the Falcon 9 rocket, the very rocket that's reusable, the one that goes up into the air and then comes back almost as if you've hit the rewind button. And it's a beautiful sight to see. But it's in the Falcon 9 rocket that there have been issues. SpaceX is going to address that and then give a date of launch. So it could take some time, because there are reports that suggest that while everything was set up ready in the launch pad many days ago, now you could see the Falcon 9 rocket being removed from the launch pad, being taken back to its base, where there will be multiple tests conducted and then once again replugged in at the launch pad. So all of that could take time. It could mean a longer delay. So just brace yourself for that. Let's get you more details of what this really means. We've spoken to several experts, including a former NASA scientist, and listen in to what he said also about this particular delay and how it's very much part of the process protocol that's followed.
Just like space shuttle, they also, Falcon 9 Block 5 uses liquid oxygen. And so basically, when you have a leak like that, the oxidizer leak, it's a very dangerous situation, and any kind of spark, can ignite the whole plays up. So we are I think in this case, it's a very judicious thing to make sure that all the leaks are purged. Wherever the leak is, it has to be fixed, because it looks like they had a couple of times these kind of leaks on Starlink, and now they have thrust vector control (TVC) problem. So combined with that, you want to gimbal the engine so you know where your thrust is going.